This is day 489 of the Zohar Pshat. Back to our regularly scheduled programming today. We're 18 lines to the bottom, Nun Ches on the base. Talk about Shemos Baretz, talk about the names. And the Zohar says, Tochazi, Noach, Karhavi Isyali, when I was born, currently Ashmon and Nechama. They called him on the name, his name in terms of referencing Nechama, consolation. And here in parentheses it says Noach Naicha. Noach means menucha, respite, calming down, I guess, as we described in previously that he made the help with the agriculture of the world. But besides that, there's expectation. There's also going to bring Yeshua to the world in a spiritual sense. That didn't happen. But there was this expectation. Noach Naicha la'alma, Naicha to the world, Naicha la'avon, Naicha to the fathers, Naicha l'bnin, Naicha to the children, Naicha l'noin, Naicha on high, Naicha to Naicha below, Naicha amadei, Naicha to this world, Naicha amadasi, Naicha to the world to come. Heavy small gorim, and they expected that the name would bring this about. The name evidently was considered to be a bracha, a tefillah, that Noach would be able to resolve all these issues. Aval, it says in parentheses, aval gabe, towards the Kodesh Baruch Hu, gabe kuchabichu, lav hachi. So it didn't work out that way, unfortunately, for the world. In other words, the Kodesh Baruch Hu, he was, as the Hermit says, he was good for everybody, so to speak, or he was intended to be good for everybody, I think. Avalokan Kodesh Baruch Hu, it didn't help vis-a-vis Kodesh Baruch Hu. And then he adds here, I'm not sure exactly what he means by that, but here it means that Noach did not save the world. In other words, there's expectation. Naichal Am is going to save the world. It didn't work that way. He did a lot of good stuff, and he saved himself and his family, but the world was not saved. And the Zohar is going to elaborate on this. It's going to expand on this. Noach means in the meantime, Noach, if you change one of the letters, Chen. Noach is Chen. G'day Namar, that it says in Noach Matzah Chen, right? That Noach found Chen, Vein Hashem, but only personally. Rabbi Yossi said, Chen Hainu Noach. Chen is Noach. In other words, Noach is an idea of grace. A person who finds favor in the eyes of a Kodesh Baruch Hu is you want to find the paradigm. The classic type of that is Noach. And b'tzadikai shmei korim l'tav. And by the tzadikim, their name causes good. B'chayavaya, and by the Rishoim, then shmei korim l'bish. There's a whole Gemara about that, how their names indicate negative things about them. But Noach Siv, and here's an example. B'Noach si b'Noach matzah b'nei Hashem. Okay, that's by Noach. But be'er b'chor Yehuda, by Er, the son of Yehuda. Now they thought probably they were giving the name Aim. Oh, Er, he's going to bring his oilus. He's going to bring positive arousal to the world. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. Er, you switch around letters, like you switch Noach, you get Chen, but you switch around letters of Er, you get Ra. And in fact, it tells about Er that he was Ra b'nei Hashem. Okay, so the Noach backwards is Chen, Er backwards is Ra. You gotta pay attention backwards and forwards. So Tochazi comes. He came and decided Noach when Noach was born. Cham u'v'dein b'nei Nosha. He saw. I'm not sure how long it took him, but he saw the deeds of human beings. That they were sitting in front of a Kodesh Baruch Hu. V'avagonis garmei. Oh, Noach did not try to change them. He put himself into Gnida. He, as the Hermit says, he min atzmok de'asek with Torah Seisbarach. He went to off on his own to learn Torah Hashem. Yeah, he did great things, but not to change the generation. But he hit himself. He started with Mare, and he made all the efforts to follow the service of his master, B'Kodesh Baruch Hu. Begin to lo ma'ach b'ruchayu. And in order not to find the pathways. Chitem is going to say what was he learning? What texts were there? But Adam Musaf, I already discussed previously. It was from the time of Adam, the time of Chanoch, and he was learning these texts. And Zohar says. From here we see that Sefer Adam, Sefer Chanukah were not the same text. Who, and he was learning them, Lemiflach More, in order to serve his master, and serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The Tochai say Dahachi, and you should see this is the case. The Noach Minav Yodel Korban Mare. How did Noach know to bring a korban? El begin Ashkach Chachmasa, and rather because he found the Chachma from Adam, from Chanoch, Miskayim Alma, and what the world sustained beyond that korban Miskayim. And they knew that it was sustained by korbanos. If not the korbanos, then the world will not be sustained on high and below. Okay, and I think this will. The next. This is it for now. Next line starts a new issue. Okay.